I would like to start at the start. People are asking me, Philip, why is it the unknown? I'm Philip Droom, polar explorer, and people are mostly asking to me, like, Philip, how did you become polar explorer? As a WWF ranger, I was always active for the Worldwide Fund for Nature for raising money because I knew it was important for protecting the animals. And I knew there was something beautiful because there is something on this place which is going wrong on this earth. Animals are dying, etc. So I knew there was something beautiful, and I wanted to do something on that. So as an active fundraiser for the WWF, I got in 2000, at the age of 15 years, the mission from our current king, when he was Prince Willem-Alexander, the message to go to Antarctica and to sail around the peninsula and to talk with scientists what they are measuring over there. So at the age of 15 years, I sailed with this ship, the Bark Europa, to Antarctica, be there a month, and then came back to the Netherlands, make a report back to our prince, and then a really nice project ended. But that was a really important start of my career at this moment. A dream came true, a dream for traveling in the polar regions, but also for making my own path, creating my own path. Why? Just because I found it important to follow your dreams. In this period, I got the possibility to join a couple of projects raised by my colleague Mark Cornelissen. I supported him with the Ben & Jerry's Climate Change College, where we raised up a couple of climate ambassadors, 3 from the Netherlands, 3 from the UK. And I participated in 2 Arctic Ocean projects. In 2004 and 2005, I supported the scientific mission on the Arctic Ocean. This was for me the start to dare my own project. That became the Notice Expedition. Together with 2 friends of me, Joep Bovens and Erik Slamijse, we started in 2007 an east-west crossing of the Greenland icecap. But this was for us a really important mission, test expedition, to start in 2008 in the south of Greenland and travel totally self-supported, so on own muscle power, 2,500 kilometers to the northern point of Greenland. Just self-supported and also on a sustainable way. In 2007, we had an investigation on a scientific protocol, if it's possible to do this more in the future. But the mission from 2008 was much more solution thinking. We wanted to travel on a sustainable way, to make a real sustainable expedition. So we developed together with sun oil biofuel, a fuel which could still work in temperatures from -30 till -40, and to show people how easy it is to be a part of the biofuel stage instead of normal oil. We wanted to rely on wind power, so we used kites to travel during the whole way. But in that way, we wanted also to show people that we traveled in the past, that we had the windmills, and windmills at this moment to raise up electricity. But also in the very, very past, that we sailed on the wind to other continents with just only wind powers. And during this expedition we traveled in 14 hours, 241 kilometers, just by using the kites. But also another point is that we used solar panels to get energy to charge our cameras, to charge our satellite phone. And for us it was an inspiration to show people how easy you can come back to solar panels to get on your own house. In the Swedish Alps, there are people using solar panels for ski lifts, for using the ski lifts. So we can get so much energy out of just only the sun. Nature is getting energy out of the sun. There are so much possibilities in that. The sun has 500 times more energy than the energy we're getting now, and it's totally for free at that point. So we traveled nearly 1.5 months on the Arctic ice, on the world over there. It was a beautiful mission, getting up, relying on the wind, so that means that we also should kite when there is wind. And that means also that we should stand up in the morning at 1 o'clock and then travel at 2 o'clock in the morning. So standing up in the Arctic could be also a big challenge while your tent is totally in the ice and just, in temperatures from -30 to -35. And it's always working on never-ending storage, each day to reach your goal. And even if you can't know what the next day will be, you have to work on those kind of challenges. And after 32 days, we finally came back on our ending point, and that was a really great challenge. And again, this came to me, and I knew there was something beautiful. I knew there should be a thing. We should work more together to develop a more sustainable world together, just on the really practical things. And in my opinion, it is going back to the source where we are coming back from. So how can we raise up human power, how we can deal with wind power, how we can share water power, how we can share wind and water power together. It's all things where we should learn of how to raise up our energy. But there also is a fact that during an expedition we are melting each day 6 to 8 liters of water per person per day. I mean, we need to work to get our water. When we are here, water is coming out of the kitchen. Each person is using per day around 120 liters of water, and that's just only, cooking, drinking, your dishes, flushing the toilet, going under the shower. There is so much water and we are nearly spilling everything. Well, you need to know, during an expedition, 6 to 8 liters of water a day. And there's another problem in that. When you're taking a look to the story of komkommers, we are wasting food so much while we are just sharing our food during an expedition. Food is for us important because it's something where you should rely on each day. We divide what we have. We discard nothing. And the world is there are so much inhabitants at this moment that the world can't support anything with food in that. And while we are having much more food, we've got also a big garbage problem. And also during the expedition, we don't throw anything away. We just collect everything. When you're taking a look in the Netherlands, at least over here, people are throwing garbage away and birds are thinking that it's food. And then you've got this kind of horrible stories that birds are eating plastic and at the end they die. So I want to ask you all, I mean, we've got in 1 year 365 days and in the Netherlands at least 17 million inhabitants. Why each person can't collect a piece of garbage and throw it in the bin? I mean, when every person, 70 million people in the Netherlands are doing that, the garbage problem is nearly solved, at the street at least. So it is really important to do that together. And it's a journey together. So I hope you can join. I hope you can think together, what can I do for creating more a sustainable way of helping the future with yourself. Thank you very much.